We don't want you to go out, baby. This ain't the UK. You going to jail. He starts fussing and cussing and pep Cheerio boys. They end up like coming to my dorm. Whoa! The guy hit us. As soon as he walks out, we're all on camera. No, God, no. I'm gonna take him out there in the middle of nowhere, right? We're gonna take his phone, we're going to strip him, and then we're gonna leave him out there in the forest, and he's going to have to find his way home.
Drinks in the room, it's just us two. Drinks in the room, it's just us two, girl. Done the whole thing if you want to. Done the whole thing, show me you a big girl.
How many babies? Welcome back to my channel. It's Money, back with another money maker. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join the Money Mafia, because if you ain't fucking with me yet, I know you're going to fuck with me. Like, okay. I promise you, you're not going to miss the upcoming content. I'm just saying. Go any further though, Rihanna, yeah, she did a good flat iron, but yeah, I'm finna hold y'all no longer because y'all know I can yap it up, okay? We're not doing that today. It's getting serious. If you haven't read that title already, today I'm gonna be telling y'all the story on how I was almost involved in the setup while doing my makeup.
Wait a minute.
So we're gonna start off with primer, and we're also gonna start off with characters. If y'all see me looking this way, it's because I'm looking in my mirror. So it's like 3 main people in this story, so we're just gonna go with the 3 main people. None of the NPCs. Go with my friend. We're just gonna call her friend. We're just gonna call her friend, okay? And then the crazy dude she was dealing with, we're gonna call him Looney. Crazy dude I was dealing with, I'm gonna call him London, because he was from London. He was British, y'all. I know, exotic, boring. Yes, because he ended up kind of crazy. So, but we'll get there. We'll get there. If you don't know me already, I don't really usually do the full foundation. Even though I do have foundation, I'm not gonna do all that. We're just gonna do a cute little concealer, natural moment. Yeah. So we're going in with the first concealer. Let's start off with how I met London. So I was in the cafe, minding my business, y'all. I was minding my business. I was doing like a project or something for one of my classes. Don't remember which class it was. And mind y'all, at the back of the cafe, if you go to FAMU, you'll know. But like way at the back of the cafe, most of the athletes, or like especially the track team, sits back there. So y'all, I didn't really like know about none of that at the time because I was just now getting into FAMU, freshman semester of college. So anywho, he was like low-key looking at me. I didn't know which one of them was, but you know when you could like feel somebody like just staring you down? Of course, I had my AirPods in, but I didn't have no music playing, y'all. Not yet, at least, because I was just now getting into the project for real. And I only had both AirPods in because I don't want nobody speaking to me. I feel like that's so real. Like, I don't want nobody speaking to me, so I want people to feel like I can't hear. And if they do try to speak to me, they won't think that I'm mean. They'll just be like, oh, she can't hear me. Great, right? Win-win. Feel them staring and whispering, but I kind of like don't look up because I'm like, whatever. In reality, I was just trying to play mysterious.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
He ends up coming over. Excuse me. So like I heard the like first excuse me. It's like you ain't gotta keep repeating yourself, baby. Let my concealer dry a little bit. So I take my AirPod out and I'm like, oh, hello, can I help you?
I'm not trying to bother you, but you look really pretty and I really wanted to come over here and let you know that.
Is that a British accent I'm hearing? Oh, exotic! But I didn't want to show that. Like, you gotta keep it peace. Oh, I'm doing okay. Like, you know, I'm just doing a project.
I'm wondering if I can like get your number, if I can get your Instagram.
And I don't give out my number, y'all, so I was like, which it's a very big reason why I don't give out my number, and that's a whole nother story time for a whole nother day. But anyways, like, oh well, I'm good with your Instagram, right? So I give him my Instagram or whatever, and he goes back over to the table and he's like, well, I'm gonna let you get back to your project and then we could talk later. And I was like, all right. And he was like, I'll text you. And I was like, all right. So I know he kind of like relationship me, but I can't show. You feel what I'm saying? I gotta Keep that shit P-zizzle.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So he goes back over, I could take you the project, right? That's me meeting Kim. And this was like Super Bowl weekend last year, right before Valentine's Day. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. That's very important. While I blame my facility, let's get into Friend and Crazy. They met way before I even got on campus because they was there before. He was there on campus before any of us. We're gonna get into that. And she was on campus summer session, so before I even came, right? And they ended up meeting and they were really cool. They were friends, so they were cool, great, lovely. I don't know the deets on how like they met or whatever. I think she told me, but I just don't remember because it was like it's not really my situation, right? Now they were friends for a little minute from what I was told, and then all of a sudden he started showing signs like he liked her, and she would like tell him about like other dudes she was fucking with or whatever, and he would show signs of like jealousy or like overly trying to get her to stop talking to them. Like it was just stuff like that. Before we get into that part, how did I meet him? So I ended up meeting him before she even introduced me, and that was because me and my roommate at the time, we had went to this cookout, or no, it was like a party or something. He like had his notes up, and he had like funny ass shit on the things, like that bitch wig slide, like he had funny shit on there, so I'm laughing. He was in my highlights at one point and everything, and this was way before I even like knew him or was introduced to him. Funny nigga in the club, right? Fast forward, she ended up showing me like who it is, and I was like, wait a minute, like I know him. This was before we knew he was crazy, but I was like, oh, like I know him, like he cool, he funny. Like she was like, oh, how you know him? And I was like, we met him in a club, like he was super cool, he was super chill, cool, great, lovely. As time goes on, I'm talking to London and she's talking to Looney, like she's talking to Crazy, right? I think we're gonna switch from Looney to Crazy because I just feel like that fits him better. The thing with London is I feel like that's a whole story in itself, but rundown on London is London was very, very like obsessive. Y'all, I'm not even tooting my own horn. This nigga was obsessed. I never really had niggas in my dorm because niggas don't like to leave, like, and they be thinking they finna smash and you're not finna smash. But he wasn't that type. Like he was really sweet or whatever. And so cool. Again, before Valentine's Day, Super Bowl weekend, we chilling, we coolin'. Next thing you know, y'all, make a long story short, within a week, his mama had my number. His mama was texting me like, oh, what's your intentions for my son? And he was over my crib and he did not want to leave. He would be like there till like 3 in the morning, not trying to go. And I got an 8 a.m. class, Bookie. I'm steady trying to tell you to get the fuck out, get the stepping, and he not trying to step, y'all. So it was like buku stuff. And then mind y'all, Valentine's Day was coming up. He ended up like getting me gifts and all this other stuff. He's like, I didn't know what to get you, but I got you all the stuff. I was thinking about it. My mother was helping me. This is sweet, but whoa, you know, like I was like, this is sweet, but it was kind of like it was a lot really fast. Y'all, so now we're moving on to a lighter shade of concealer. This is by Elf. If you haven't seen my B-Day Get Ready With Me for my photo shoot, definitely go watch that and you'll get all the details. But we got too much to talk about to go through details. I started noticing like red flags, like he was moving overly fast, and then it got to like it was like getting scary. His mom took his iPad. This is the story he told me. His mom took his iPad and his iPad found my number, texted me on some stuff. Oh, mind you, he's British and Jamaican. Yeah, it's Caribbean. Ooh, them Caribbean men, stay away from a run, he's find you. Hold on, y'all, let me concentrate, cause this doesn't need to go far. His mom's texting me now. He's getting me all these gifts, and then he's coming over. He started coming over uninvited, and that was another issue I had to talk to him about. Then when he would come over, he'd be like, I'm only coming over for a little bit, and now he's over there for hours and he's not wanting to go home. Like, it's a lot of stuff. Then it was like, oh, like who you talking to, where you at, what you doing, you're mine. You get what I'm saying? Which is cool, great, lovely, but no, not within 4 days. And I'm not even exaggerating when I say this shit wasn't even in a week. This was like within 4 to 5 days of us knowing each other, all this shit happened. And I wish I could go into detail. If y'all want that story time, like a deeper dive on London, We can go there. Let me know down in the comments. I'm telling friend this shit, right? I'm telling friend like all the stuff that's going on, and friend like, interesting. He's also telling me shit about Crazy, right? So she's telling me how Crazy is also being like very overly possessive, like he's trying to control her, like he's cussing her out, like when he get mad at her, he's giving her the silent treatment, basically like a little bitch. Her like all this rude ass stuff, y'all. So there was one day he ended up wait, go back. So she ended up, mind you, I don't got no notes, no nothing, so I'm just going based off of memory. It could be a little foggy, right? So she ended up going to his house one day. Mind you, keep in mind, he low-key was telling us like he was a younger age than what he actually was. He's already older than us, but it's college. You get what I'm saying? They was over his house. She had went over his house for like a little sleepover or whatever. And he ended up leaving his ID out. Now, mind you, we had already had speculation that he was low-key older than what he was saying, which is odd.
It's giving pedo.
And at the time, we're like 18, like fresh 18 too. So it's like, ID. She noticed the year. She does the math. She texts me, girl, he's finna be 30. Oh, he's finna be what? He's finna be what? He's finna be what? Like, now shit is getting even crazier because age, you're already crazy, you're being overly possessive, this shit is getting wicked. Like, I'm finna come home, this and that. She sends me a picture like of the ID. I'm like, oh shit. Mind you, we ended up finding out like some stuff like about him he'd been in school in college since like 2015. Like, he's been in and out of colleges, like he's been jumping from college to college. This like his second, third time at FAMU. Like, it's a whole bunch of shit about this man that we just finding out. They end up getting into it and he said some foul ass shit to her. So you know what I did? You're not doing that. I don't care. If you're my friend, you will never, if you were ever in a predicament where you felt unsafe or a nigga tried to try you, I'm that friend. I will go off on anybody. Rated E. Everybody. Like, I don't give a damn. It don't have to be man or female. Don't talk to my friends any type of way. So I text them. I'm gonna try to find the messages and I'm just going to put them on the screen and y'all can go through them. I went off on this nigga. Going off on him or whatever, and he ended up hating my guts. Like, he ended up hating me. Like, this nigga, I crushed this nigga ego so bad. He gonna find out, still talks about me to this day. He hates me. He hates me. And really, in all honesty, I don't give a damn. Now he's starting to do weird shit like follow us around on campus. He's peeping through, like we in bottom cap. This nigga is peeking through the window and we looking at this nigga. Like, it's all types of stuff, and he would never approach her when I'm around. And boom, here's where London pops back in the picture. He finds out. Mind you, in his mind, I'm his. So I end up telling him because I'm so upset. Friend ends up telling him about like the whole situation and cool. It's like, he said what to you? Like, this nigga, he's not gonna do this, he's going crazy, he's going ham. He is now pissed off too, which that's right, Papa, you better be pissed. Mind you, the reason why I didn't want him to react because he was already telling me about the crazy shit they do in London and in Jamaica, like times up, kidnapping them, putting them in ditches and all types of stuff. I done heard like the crazy stuff I done heard that this man, family and like friends and homeboys done did. We don't want you to go out, baby. This ain't the UK. You going to jail. I'm gonna go off on this nigga. Like, I'm about to He starts fussing and cussing and pep cheerio, kid you not, hands down, right? So I'm like, no, like, don't worry about it, So then a few days pass by, the stuff is steady going on, and that is of this point, London's like, I'm done. You know what? It is what it is. I'm texting her. And yeah, we messy a little bit. Friend ends up giving London the number or whatever. London calls. Long story short, they're on the phone. And like, he's saying whatever he's saying, they went back and forth, they're arguing now, like it's a whole lot of somehow, some way in the midst, Crazy brings up London's mom and is like he says something about London's mom. I don't know what he said, but this set London off. He's like, nigga, you're talking about my mother? You're talking about my mom? You're talking about my mom? Yeah, who you think you is? Like, no, you know what? Da 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 da. Now then they start talking about pulling up on each other. I'm like, oh. Crazy is asking London to send the Addy. London's like, I don't give a damn. I'm sending the Addy. So now, Crazy like, oh yeah, I'm finna pull up. Da 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 da. London's packing. If you can pick up what I'm putting down, London's like packing. He calls up his homeboys. Mind you, his homeboys who are also on said track team are like foreign too. Like they like Trinidadian and some other stuff. Like they also are foreign. So he calls up his homeboys. They end up like coming to my dorm. Whoa! Wait, whoa. So it has now moved from just checking this man to somebody finna fight. They got shooters, they got hitters. Crazy, he got a hitter. Crazy was also in the military at one point. And that's a whole nother thing. I'm thinking to myself, oh shit, right? Oh shit, like what have I got myself into? London's like, you know what? I'm finna find him. I'm like, how you gonna find him? So now it's getting illegal, allegedly, right? This is all alleged. For legal purposes, this is all alleged, right? He ends up having his mom that works in the medical field. His mom is like a nurse or something. He ends up having his mom who works in that medical field run his name through the system. His mom don't care. They not from here. They from way over there. So even if they gotta leave America, they cool. Like they don't care. They gonna leave America, go live their life peacefully. At least that's what he told me. So I'm trying to tell him like, no, don't do that. She gonna lose her license. Like you can't do that. And he like, I don't give a fuck, Keisha. So I'm like, oh, okay, all right, you know. He calls his mom. I'm thinking he playing. He not playing. I should have known he wasn't playing. So he calls his mom. He's like, hey mom, I'm finna send you some information. Go ahead and run it from me. Like some mafia mystery shit. Like this is crazy. So he's like, he explains to his mom. He's like, yeah, like, you know the girl that I've been talking to, like, yeah, he's talking to my girl Crazy. He's not gonna get away with that. He's also talking to her friend Crazy. He's talking about pulling up. He's threatened him, da da da. Because he did end up threatening us or whatever. His mom's like, cool, I got you. His mom is at work, by the way, at the hospital, whatever hospital she's working at. And he's like, all right, send it over. I'm like, this is some crazy shit. So I kid you not, within like maybe no more than 5 minutes, ding, 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 his phone starts going off. He sees the phone, he's running information. He's like, yeah, we got him. Mind you, his homeboys is in my dorm, so he's like, yeah, we got him. So he's telling his homeboys, now mind you, he got one homeboy or two homeboys in the dorm, and he got some more homeboys that's on the way. They on the way to my dorm. He tells them to turn around. He tells them to go to this man's Addy, like to Crazy's address. He was like, yeah, like, what we're gonna do is, now this was the plan. They was basically going to have a girl dressed up in like some pizza or like in a little fit or something, like she was delivering pizza on some stuff. They was gonna have the girl go up to his apartment and be like, hey, like we got a delivery for you. And he was gonna open the door. They was basically gonna ambush this man, tie him up. Like, first of all, jump him, tie him up. Allegedly, this is all alleged. Allegedly tie him up. Jump this man, tie him up, carry him out whatever exit there is in the apartments, because mind you, he already had a homeboy going out there to check the exits and check where all the cameras was. What? And this is not for fake. This is for real. Like, he's on the phone with the man. I'm watching the FaceTime as he's in the freaking apartment complex. He's in the lobby. I'm looking at this man's address, and my friend confirms that this is his place. Like, she like, friend, like, no, that's his crib for real. Like, they're real. Like, what have we gotten ourselves into? Like, what? So dude goes, check the cameras, check where the exit is, where they could take him out of, right? They're like, okay, yeah, this is the plan. So they get the girl and everything ready to go. I'm sitting here like, no, like, I'm like, babe, calm down. At this point, now you bae. So I'm like, bae, calm down. It's not this serious. It's not that deep. He like, no, fuck that. He brings up my mom. He's talking about my girl. I'm finna show him how we get down in Jamaica and London. I said, now I'm panicking, now I'm freaking out. And they at the crib already. They already at the crib. His homeboys, the girl, they already ready to go. This man had the audacity. He's like, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna meet y'all there. So London's like, I'm gonna meet y'all there. So he gets up, he grabs his bag. He's gonna walk out with as he's walking out though, he's putting the pew in his bag and his homeboy's following. It clicks, I'm like, wait a minute. In my mind, I'm like, one, I'm finna be an accessory. I'm gonna be accessory because I told this man I know about the information. He's not stopping. He's in my dorm, right? I'm like, he's in my dorm. I have not told the authorities. I'm not telling the authorities. If I don't tell the authorities, I'm definitely an accessory, right? And then there's cameras all through the dorms, cameras all through the dorms. As soon as he walk out, you're there. There's a camera, matter of fact, pointing directly right outside of my dorm. So I'm like, as soon as he walks out, we're all on camera. No, God, no, I can't go out like this, no. I'm gonna go out, I wanna go out on my own terms, bro. I said, if you're gonna put the pum in the bag, put it in here. I said, because they have cameras out there. I was like, stay here. I was like, if everything's gonna happen, you don't need to go out because there's cameras out there and they gonna know that y'all's in here and then I'm gonna be accessory. He was like, no, you're not. And I'm like, how you gonna tell me what's gonna happen in my country? My granddaddy is the cops and he is the feds. I'm gonna go down with you. Well, he was like, they're already there. It's already in go. It's already in action. I'm like, no, bro, we can't do this. Does he deserve to be, you feel what I'm saying? And does he deserve it? Kind of, sort of, yeah, he do deserve it. So as of this point, I'm asking him okay, so what are y'all going to do? What are y'all finna do to him? Right? Because I already know the whole plan about how y'all are going to get him, right? But what are y'all going to do after y'all get him? He's probably 9 times out of 10 going to go to the authorities. So what we're going to do is what we do to anybody else. Or what you do to anybody else, excuse me. So he's like, basically, we're going to go up there, we're going to kidnap him, and then this is all alleged. We're going to him and we're going to tie him up, we're going to throw him in the back of the trunk, and then we're going to take him miles out in the middle of nowhere. And if you don't know, Tally's small, but outside of Tally, before you get to any other city, there is literally nothing out there. There's nothing but trees, and it's the middle of freaking nowhere. Nothing but this forest. It's some type of landscape or it's something like that. But there's this forest, there's nothing but trees and I-10 by I-10. We're gonna take him out there in the middle of nowhere, right? We're going to take his phone. We're going to strip him, and then we're going to leave him out there in the forest, and he's going to have to find his way home. So that's it. He's looking at me. You know when you could tell a dude is pump faking? This man's not pump faking. He's dead serious. 6 feet under dead ass serious. I'm not even joking, y'all. I was so scared I almost shit a brick. I was like, nah. He was like, do you think I'm lying? No, I'm dead serious. That's why they're dead. You think I would have this whole operation going if I was lying? Yeah. I was like, no sir, I'm not playing with you, you feel what I'm saying? I didn't think you were going to get this serious. And he was like, no, it gets that serious. Oh, so now I'm thinking to myself, if all this happens and something happens to this man and I get caught up in it, I'm going to jump. And we black, bro, come on, bro. And it's Black History Month. We going to jail on Black History Month, bro? No. I look at my friend. And my friend look at me, and I'm like, she like, So I told him, I'm like, no, like, I don't know if this is a good idea. He's like, well, it all started with you. Like, he's like, it was one thing for him to talk about you already. Like, I was already on go about you because, you know, I don't play about you and I really, like, love you. Whoa. Whoa, my God, we met a week ago. Not even. This all happened within, y'all, I'm kidding y'all not, this all happened within like a week and a half of us knowing each other. Like, this had to be like within 2 weeks. And so this point, so I'm like, oh, I don't love him back. Like, I'm gonna be out there with him, booty bucket naked. Like, so I'm like, oh, like, I love you too, but like, babe, like, you can't do this. And he's like, well, it's really all about you as well. Like, he talked about my mom, but he threatened you. So like, I'm about to show him not to threaten you anymore. Say go and it's your go. I said, what you mean? What you mean by that? And he like, you know what? You're the lead here. I said, you're putting me as lead? I'll do anything for you. Like, I'll do anything for you. He's like, if we had to run away and we had to go, he was like, because he had money, y'all. This man had money. I've seen the accounts myself. So he's like, if we had to leave here tomorrow, I would not mind taking you to Jamaica or London. It's wherever you want to go. It's whatever you want to do. So I'm like, you're telling me to call it? Like, he's like, yeah, like, if you want this to happen, all you gotta say is go. And I'm gonna tell them to go. Go ahead and go in. Now, wait, hold on, pause. How did I, right? What in the hell did I get here? How did I get here? How did it become from you starting, planning, and operating the operation to now I'm in the head of it, right? How did I get here? Mind you, my granddaddy, I grew up around feds. How did me out of all people, get here? I ain't never even had a ticket. Oh, my record is clearer than somebody bifocals, bro. No. So I tell him, I'm like, no, I don't think this is a good idea. Like, in my chest, like, now movie wise, if this one real life, I would have been like, you know what? Get him. Because, you know, he really did deserve it, low key. Like, you can't say what you said and then do what you did to this girl and then not think you finna get consequences. So I'm like, and if it was a movie, this one real life, I would have been like, hey, yeah, get that. You get what I'm saying? I would have felt, you know, gangster. But I don't want to feel gangster in this moment because it's reality. So I told him, like, no, I don't think this is a good idea. Y'all, I kid y'all not, this man was like, are you sure? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, he's like, are you sure? Like, it's okay. Like, I promise I got you. And I'm like, do you not understand? Sir, I have a whole family. I have a whole life. I'm in school to be a doctor. What do you mean, am I sure? Serious. I can't be out here with you. You're crazy. Like, what do you mean? I'm gonna contour my face and then I'm gonna be back. So he's like, all right, like, he's like, but if this man pulls something again, like, it's not gonna be on you. Wait a minute. It was never on me. Wait, it was never on me. He's like, if he does something else and I find out about it, whether you tell me or not, I'm going to hurt that man. And it's going to be way worse than what I was going to do this time. So I'm like, okay, babe, just calm down. Don't do this. Like, like, I'm trying to play dancing and distress and shit. Like, I'm like, please, babe, like, please. So he's like, okay. So mind you, because he's off the phone with the dudes, like, so I don't even know if the dudes have already started operating yet. So he calls the dudes back and he's like, we're gonna go ahead and call it off. Like, you know, she's stressing. I don't want my girl panicking. So they say something and then he's like, yeah, I know, but at the end of the day, we're in her country. I don't want her to like have to deal with the consequences. Do. Now, mind you, he had already said like, I'm gonna make sure they don't, like, the cops, allegedly, they don't find out that it's you. But I'm like, I don't know you. And I'm not risking it. I'm not risking my life. Like, this is my life. I gotta live here. You don't, nigga. He hangs up the phone and he's like, thank God that we went ahead and I called them and you said no when you did because they were already in the lobby. Y'all, So now, me and Fran take like a deep breath. We like, well, I'm about to leave. I'm gonna be back later. Wait a minute. I never asked you to come back though. Whoa, hold on. So he's like, I'm gonna be back later and then to check on you and I'm gonna bring you some food. Oh, never mind. Come on back. This is not the end. I know you probably thought that was the end. No, it's not the end. He ends up doing something or saying something to a friend again, and we were once again in the bottom cap, and he was following us like again. Like this man, I stopped you. Hold on. I stopped you from being tortured, allegedly. I stopped you from being tortured and all this other stuff, and you hate me like you don't even know the half. You don't even know the half. Nigga, like wait, like I'm trying to really make sure my life goes smoothly, but I'm making sure your life goes as smooth as possible. We were already meeting London down there at the bottom cap. Like this was already a pre-planned thing. Gonna start baking, y'all. This is already a pre-planned thing. So we're going down there at the bottom cap. He so happened to be following us. Y'all see where this is going? Now London had already said, if I catch him, it's up. So, he ends up seeing him. He like, yeah, y'all stay right here. I'll be right back. London. Him and his Trinidadian homeboy, they go after this man. Now mind you, crazy already, like moving around because I guess he spotted London and he tries to like basically run with his big ass. You running from kids. Which, don't get me wrong, London was also older. Like, maybe, I want to say 23? I don't quite remember. I think at the time he was like 20. I want to say 23 because he was getting ready. I think it was his last year. So maybe 22. I don't know. So they end up coming back. And we like, what happened? Like, we basically told him, like, don't bother them, leave them alone, like basically checking that nigga, and that nigga was indeed checked. He still don't like me, like he still does like look me up and down when he sees me. I don't give a damn, quite frankly. Just don't touch me. I'm gonna have to call that man, even though me and that man don't talk no more because that's a whole nother debacle. Like we ended up getting into it. He cussed me out in Pep Cheerio, and I told him like I don't give a damn about you cussing me out because he was doing some weird ass shit. And yeah. Yeah, but he's still callable. I can still unblock him and call him now. Don't get shit twisted. I ended up finding out London had a kid. He didn't know about. He had a kid, everything. Like y'all, I was damn near gonna be a mafia. What they call the ladies, like I was gonna be his little sidekick / mafia wife / stepmama. Like it was just too much going on at the ripe age of 19. So yeah, that's basically the story, y'all. He ended up dapping up London and everything like that. I guess the nigga Chevy Mint Timber shit, like ended up dapping up London. He ended up trying to be cool with London or some more shit, but the man crazy. He got like bipolar. He's like crazy for real. Like yo, I'm being so dead ass. Like this man does have actual fucking issues. Like. And it's very noticeable. And he's cool with everybody on campus, so you really wouldn't think that. Like, and everybody doesn't know this about him. This is like some mystery behind the scenes, behind the mask ass shit. You know what I'm saying? That's basically the story, y'all. What you still doing here? No, I'm just playing. I'll finish my makeup and then I'm show y'all in a minute. Give me a minute.
She indeed forgot to come back, so I'm here to tell you stay blessed, stay goofy, and stay tuned.
Drinks in the room, it's just us two. Drinks in the room, it's just us two, girl. Done the whole thing if you want to. Done the whole thing, show me you a big girl.